sport, right? You need to get out and connect with people. You need to get out and connect with people. Number two, build solid relationships. Can someone define the difference between a solid relationship and a not so solid relationship? Anyone?
Trustable.
Trust.
Sincerity.
Sincerity, Barbara.
That's where I said trust.
Trust. Scott.
You can count on them.
You can count on them.
Quality time and depth of knowing each other.
Do you guys have unsolid relationships? We're not going to get into that because it'll be group therapy. We're not going to do that today. In some of these, when I get out to network, it's interesting because oftentimes individuals don't get this part about networking. They don't get that you need to develop, you need to build, you need to cultivate these real deep relationships before you can ask for that favor, before you can ask for that referral, before you can ask for that business. Is that clear? Real deep relationships that need to be cultivated. Real deep relationships that need to be cultivated. Number three, diversify. Diversify. Does it mean that you need to diversify by adding people that look like me? Sometimes, yeah. What does it mean to diversify when you're networking? Thank you, Scott.
Get a wide range of business contacts. Just like get someone from various fields and various businesses.
Scott, do you mind if I ask you a very personal question?
Go ahead.
How many networking groups have you attended in 2010? More than 3?
Way more than 3.
More than 5?
Probably more than 100.
So you understand diversification. Why do you go out and why do you go out and network with other groups? You've got the Sandy Chamber. We got lasagna, right? Why go out and network with other groups?
Because you can learn from different people, and there's different people in different groups. And there's some people I see 3 times a week, but I still like them.
Janine?
What about service?
Service.
What about offering your time to work on a fundraiser or the Boys and Girls Club or another way to network that doesn't actually serve me, it serves you?
Excellent, excellent example. It gives you these opportunities to do beyond networking, but to service, to give the gift of service, if you will. Let me quickly talk about this. It's really cool to have, it's just as cool as it is to have a diverse network as it is to have a large network. Oftentimes, I'll network with other groups that there'll probably be 10 people or 100 people in the room, and you just never know who you're going to meet. You really never know who you're going to meet. And every time I go, without fail, I always meet someone that's just fascinating, that leads to some amazing relationship that ultimately can affect my bottom line, whether it be that financial bottom line or a goal that I've been looking for. Had an opportunity of meeting Van this morning, Van Walter, who speaks like 400 languages. I thought I knew a few languages, but when I was talking to Van, I'm like, okay, I'll shut up. I'll just talk quasi-English. Van is very impressive. So diversify your network. Number 4, follow up. How many of you follow up, honestly? How many of you, okay, confession time. Confession time. How many of you struggle with following up? Look at this. Okay, we're all friends here, guys. No judgment, right? Following up. How quickly do you follow up with someone, Brittany? When you follow up with someone, if I give you my card today, how quickly would you follow up with me? After lunch. Wow. Do you guys have a rule of thumb that you follow when you're following up? Gee, 24 hours? Anybody else 24 hours? Or do you just allow them to, business cards to stick, kind of collect dust on your desk? Like, oh, I need to call Dr. Jennings. Oh, I forgot to call Dr. Jennings. Oh, I'll wait to call Dr. Jennings next week. Shoot, I forgot to call Dr. Jennings this week. Oh, we're now into April. Why haven't I called Dr. Jennings? Sound familiar? This is interesting. Following up quickly. My rule of thumb is typically within 24 to 48 hours you should follow up with someone for the simple fact that they might forget who you are. they might forget who you are. So follow up quickly. Also, I want to say something about following up here. There's a distinctive difference between following up with someone and stalking someone. Okay?